boy, this is Mouthful of Pizza Boy, and welcome back to Madden 22's franchise mode. And this is Road to Super Bowl 56. And this week, we're facing a divisional rival at home for the final week of the regular season. So let's get straight into it.
For the past 5 years, the Bears have closed the season against the Vikings. They're set to do it again. Next on EA Sports.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
Hey, for this game, we gotta go back and do what we did against the Bears earlier in the year to shut them out of the game completely. So, to do that, we gotta stop them right away.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
Right now, I do got Kirk Cousins back, but I'm keeping Kellen Mond in. I'm keeping Kellen Mond in to finish the season.
Leading him out, the rookie from Ohio State at 22
I'll
years
think
of age.
about
It's
using him for
and it felt like in watching the game
for the
tape,
playoffs.
he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's
I
a
might
great
use
way
him for
to
the
put it,
playoffs. I
because
might.
they ran the ball some.
He
They
is
threw it
doing
accurately.
phenomenal
One
football.
touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't
No
put
one's
them
got
in
to
bad
pass Harry
situations.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
There he is. He's happy.
These two teams, you may remember, they
He is
met
happy.
in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series.
Wait a minute.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on
Met
that
in
last
Minnesota
run.
a few weeks ago.
From
Technically,
the gun, here's Fields. And
we
this is
weren't in
taken
Minnesota.
by
We were
Darnell
in
Mooney.
Chicago.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Montgomery.
Montgomery not going anywhere.
It's just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Fuck you.
So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all, and Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember, but back in 1993, the league experimented with giving teams 2 open weeks for the year, and we also saw Week 18 when the league was on pause for a few weeks in 2001 following the attacks on September 11th.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2
never knew that there was
coming
another
up. They
Week
got
18.
8 yards there.
They're really...
A give. This is Montgomery.
And he's not going
Montgomery just
anywhere.
unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line.
Mackenzie Alexander plus Daniil Hunter.
It'll be 4th down.
Okay.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Yeah, I was not going
Punt
to do
there with
anything with
no
that.
return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. They'll be led out by the rookie third-round pick from Texas A&M. It's Kellen Mond.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Pass there, complete to
didn't get to DD, but DD didn't break it this time. Right, he did last week.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
First carry of the game for Dalvin, and he is gone. Touchdown Vikings.
Dalvin Cook with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Vikings on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Boy, the word with Dalvin Cook, he is explosiveness. I'm not sure there's anybody in the league that has the acceleration that he does, and he put it to good effect there.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability and turned this into a tremendous play.
Extra and that is good. And it's now a 7-0
89
game.
yards.
So two plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That is actually good for Dalvin Cook. That is good. Get him the yardage.
Come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
He is behind.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
Derrick Henry,
they punted last time they had it. What steps Derrick Henry got they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, second and manageable.
Does have the most
keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
All we're doing is short passes. Not doing anything more than short passes.
To throw is Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And shutting him off, now open field. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little
first down. I don't think Justin Fields would shrug off.
Second down. Now Fields. That's complete to Mooney. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
A little football
they're moving the ball
now.
now.
You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And now a throw on first down there we go. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
All right. Oh, and the first.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Kendricks, get on him.
Here's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. And the running lane is non-existent in this first half.
I jinxed him. I mostly jinxed him. I made him think that I was going for him.
Down.
But, okay.
Fields now to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
This is getting close.
Out of the gun, Fields. Flushed out right, and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still
You're gonna need to stop them
2
here.
minutes gone by, second quarter. On fourth down, Fields, and he finds his tight end, Graham, and inside the 20
Yeah, they're
before
moving
he's
it
brought
now.
down. A big
So we're gonna
pickup
need
of 12
to try to get
yards
a
on
quick
fourth down to
touchdown
keep
after
this drive from stalling. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Why can't we get him this week? We were getting him a lot last week. Why can't we get him this week?
A shotgun snap, Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much, and you forget the other options.
Yeah, go for the field goal.
Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. Santos' kick is up and through.
That's okay. That's okay.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
And now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board.
Back to the 25.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I have no idea how many yards I have. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Cook with a first down and much more. All the way up to the 45-yard line.
Dalvin.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
That's how we do it, Dalvin.
Remind you that coming up at halftime,
How
we'll
we
join
do
Jonathan
it.
Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Kind of an odd schedule this year. These two teams getting their 2 games in very late in the season. Their first meeting just a few weeks ago, back in Week 15. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So
didn't want that.
Incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mon going to throw it. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
I don't know why.
So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you...
Into the end zone, touchdown, Minnesota.
Have to run it.
Kevin Munn with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
That one's getting open. Have to run it in.
They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield, try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
After half. So we can put up more points after that.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it
out,
not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
That's not good. Right.
At the line, prepping for their next drive.
They're going to need a
offense.
They're going to need a
and with them down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now a first down throw, Fields. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there.
Good
second
job,
down.
Richardson.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Back to throw, Fields. And he finds Montgomery complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Caught by Montgomery.
And he's not getting
now
any
the Bears
else.
will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 44, Fields. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
No
So
timeout.
we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome into our EA Sports Halftime Report. A busy final day of the regular season, so let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Packers who have the lead as that game approaches halftime. Randall Cobb, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. Le'Veon Bell accounting for the lone scoring thus far, as he's cashed in with a touchdown run. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville, see what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. In that game, level, as they take on the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Bears. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there. Final adjustments being made in the locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half from Minneapolis. And for the call, let's rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach,
for this half, we got to stop that.
For quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well, as we are back and underway for the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 20.
If I had a hole, I could have broke it. If I had a hole, I would have broken it.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half, because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing.
I have
if
not
they start to see
seen
one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
That is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Even should have had it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Back to the air, Mond. Looking for fielding, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will set up shop in enemy enemy territory
And
at
that's
the
also the first
42-yard line.
interception for Kellen. He has not been providing me any good passes.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
And Montgomery won't shrug off two
As
people.
his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He would not be shrugging off two people. That is just not right.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
3rd and 9. They're
This
going to go for a
offense in
short pass.
desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Fields. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. The connection made. It's Graham. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
3rd and 3. It's probably going to be a pass play for a touchdown. I can see this. I can see this.
Fields on 3rd down. And it's caught. And he won't
not
have
a
the
touchdown, but
touchdown, but he
still
will
first
have
down.
the first down as he's tackled at the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
And they're not going anywhere. The new Hunter is there. So that was not the best.
Defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I still actually believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Gonna get some good plays.
Offense about ready to get this next drive
Gotta get up
underway.
another score.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now.
Ooh,
Just
Thaddeus Moss.
every game. The team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Mon's throw taken
Here we
in
go.
by Moss. And
Getting
he'll
it
be
to
taken
Thaddeus.
down, but not before he gets
Thaddeus is
into
moving the
enemy
chains first.
territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Mon looks to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, and Thielen is gone. Get into the end zone, Thielen. Get in there.
Adam Thielen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the
Pass
Vikings are
is
going to
good
run that
right there.
advantage. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you
He was
described it
wide
solid
open.
because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Back up to scores.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
That's so good. But we need to get more
The
points up.
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I'm running out again. I can see. Yeah, he did.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one good
Lay
for
on the
20
hit
on the
stick.
catch and run. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, that's audible.
To throw is Fields. Lets this one rip toward Graham. This is intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman. And the Vikings
It's
are
gonna
in
be
great
rough from the
shape
pass,
here
I can
as they
see
take
it.
over at their 46-yard line.
I call that complete bullshit. I hit him as
So
he
now
was
it
throwing the
appears
ball.
they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one one bit. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Yeah, I still think that was a bullshit call.
On second down now, it's Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard
Ooh,
line.
A-Rob.
Now we're going to get a stoppage.
But he
Appears
wasn't-
to be an
he
injured
he
bear
wasn't
on
their,
the field. And this is certainly not what
priority.
you want to see in the
The
final
main
week of the
priority
year.
is Mooney
We'll be back.
and David Montgomery and Graham. A-Rob hasn't even had a reception.
On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple.
Yeah, Montgomery's
Second
not
and 8
going anywhere.
coming up. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah,
And we return welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
And
Nowhere for Fields to turn.
oh,
and down
sack
he
Daddy
goes.
Griffin.
Now we're going to get a stoppage.
Sack
Appears to be an
Daddy
injured
Griffin.
bear on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Ooh, that's not
So
good.
now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
That's
Picked
the
up by
hit
Harrison Smith.
man.
And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win.
There's
And it'll be a
100
key to
yards
this
for
game as well.
Dalvin Cook.
Protecting the
100
football.
yards.
Didn't get it done there.
112 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt.
I think Dalvin is ready for the playoffs.
Mon to the air on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. That is caught by
What's the
Thielen.
flag?
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Oh my God, come on, guys. It's a bitch. It's a fucker.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad,
That
isn't
fucker.
it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
All right, we're moving the chains.
Here's Mon. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered
I knew
quite
exactly.
well. And
He
that
wasn't
one's
even
incomplete.
covered. He was wide open.
2nd and 10, Mon. That is caught. Westbrook's got it.
There we go.
Touchdown.
D.D. Westbrook is in the touchdown.
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
He did put it away.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
That
He
is
may be a
comfortable
rookie,
cushion.
but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Another
Touchback.
drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Now Fields. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing
that
call.
was a late press. That was on me. That was on me that time.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
And they get 17 more on that one, and another
Technically, it
first
wasn't an
down.
extra step. It was a
Back-to-back
dive.
good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. That is Tomlinson, who is down. Boy, not what they want to see. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year.
No, you don't.
The
We need him.
on first down now. Here's second down.
We need Tomlinson.
Fields.
Man,
He went nowhere. Well, he
He's
went
not going
backwards,
anywhere.
back to
He's
the
not.
33. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured bear on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
no, don't want to see it at all.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Completes it to Lee. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down
Right.
conversion.
We're
here's
getting
a
this.
first and 10 now.
And he
Down
keeps
inside the
stopping them.
20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught.
He
for
was
Chicago
wide open.
touchdown.
He really
Marquise
was.
Lee, his fourth touchdown on the year.
Yeah, they're gonna have to
And
go
the
for an
Bears have
onside
got it
here.
back to a two-score
They,
game here
they
in the
can't
fourth.
just stray away from the
Santos with the
onside.
extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. A drive that time of 6
Yeah, they're going for
plays.
onside.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Vikings able to recover. The Hams
Man,
team
Larry
does its job.
Fitz.
The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And
They
I know
weren't
we
gonna get
brought
it.
analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
I'll still get these first downs. I'm not letting up on this Chicago D.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
And that is good.
And
Down.
inside the 20 before he's brought
Running it
down.
up the middle.
128
Not
yards
letting
rushing for
anyone
him so
tackle
far
you
as
until
his
first
terrific
down.
season continues here. They run, Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the
There we
5
go.
at the 6.
Alvin domination.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. A give. This is Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first
They
and
really
goal.
don't want me to get into this end zone.
They'll run with Cook. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. On second and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
There you go. Get into that.
Thaddeus Moss. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He
It
finds
is
himself
selling out.
open for
It
an
really
easy
did.
touchdown.
Oh, that's nice.
Extra point safely through, and that will make this a 19-point game.
19 points.
So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's polished off by a Viking score. The
Get
kickoff
them the
unit
ball
is out
back.
on the field, and they
This
will
is
send this one
This is
away.
a win. This is the W in third. This
will not
this
be
is the
returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
And after this game, no matter what, we got
for their next
first round
drive.
bye.
They're down
So-
big here late. I don't know. You just
It's just going to
one
be
last
starting
drive
out in
here
the
for
divisional
pride.
round.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy
Oh,
once we
they
were
are.
down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's
Make
get
it
out of
up."
here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
They probably just want to put this one behind them.
moving it a little bit.
Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down.
Who knows who I'm going to be against in the divisional round? I know it's not the Bears. The Bears aren't in the bracket that go against the Vikings. if they
Fields
win.
now to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On first down, Fields. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. To throw again on second down. Fields. It's complete to Robinson.
They
get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. It's caught outright by Graham. And he will have the Bears first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Right next to me. I don't like it.
Fields on first down. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
What are they going to do? It's just going to be an onside kick again, and all we have to do is take a knee. That just give me
Santos able to tack on the extra point.
Because what are they going to do?
Able to cut this
They're going to
deficit
try
down
to get an onside kick.
So time definitely
They're not going to get it.
Favor, down 2 scores,
I'm probably
but
just
they'll
going
try
to
the
run it.
onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run,
want to get
a first
Jefferson a
down,
touchdown here.
he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him.
And it's caught in the end
There we
zone
go.
for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
For here, just a script kick. Just script it. Just a second.
Kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
Yeah, it's a game.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And
that was a big one.
The defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week.
That's a good game.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to keep a totally different style and a different flow.
was a lot of people we didn't see much this
So
game.
for Minnesota, it's one more win to finish the season as they wrap up with a sterling 15-2 record. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the loss means they'll finish up the regular season at 10-7, and it's going to be finger-crossing time as we await the final shakedown of this year's playoff picture.
All right, well, I'm going to leave this here, and if you guys liked it, smash that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.